Right, so today we are going to take a look at how to end your game here in the Scratch program, in the Catch game that you have created. Uh, so right now, as you can see on my screen, I have a red line here at the bottom. And I went and drew a red line in so that when the apple touches the red line, it changes the background. And the background could change to, say, it's game over, or it could change to go to a new level, or whatever, however you want to design it. But this is one way that you can end your game. Now you could also end your game by putting in a timer, but today I'm going to show you how to end your game by hitting that red line, or at least changing the background. Then you could say game over. So what I've done, I've taken and I've drawn a red line on the background. So if you click on background and you click on the paint, you can go in and if you click on line, it's probably better, and you can draw a red line across the bottom. Okay, now I already have one there, so I'm going to take it off by hitting Command Z. Of course, remember, if you hit Command Z, you can remove stuff that you don't want in your program, just like a lot of the other things I've taught you. Command Z is an undo that's a great tool. So I took the red line back off, but we have my red line that I've already drawn here. So I'm going to click on my apple, so I'm going to program for when my apple touches the red line, the game stops. So if we go over to scripts, I've already written it out here on the right hand side, and you can do something similar to this. So basically, when it's clicked, I have it switched the backdrop to blue sky. Okay, you do this because if you don't, it's going to be on whatever background it ends on, and then it won't be on the right screen that you want. So you kind of have to program it to start where you want it to start. So that's why I switched backdrop to blue skies there, and then switch costume to apple because I have it changing to some other things, but we'll worry about that later. But you have to pretty much put that in so that it starts on this screen. And then I put a forever bracket in. And of course, these are all color coded, just to remember. So if you're looking for looks, the purple one, or you're looking for control, it's all color coded, okay? Now, if touching the color red, so to do that, you click on the box, and then you go click on the color you want it to touch. So if I wanted to change it to brown, brown would work, but the problem with the brown is the basket's also brown. So I chose red so that we wouldn't have that problem. So I'm going to go back and change it back to red. Okay, so if touching color red, then switch backdrop to baseball field, and I'm having it switch costume to baseball. Now, this is so they can go to kind of like a next level or something like that. But you could also just make it go to a background that you want to add. And if you want to add like a background, you can click on this and you can pick a background, right? And so then it would go to that background. So if you wanted to change that background, you could, and then you could go in and you could type on it like end or game over, right? That's what we want to type. Game over, and boom, you have a game over then that could pop up when you're done, okay? So it would switch to that screen and then say game over. Okay. So anyways, yeah, then you'd have the game over pop up, all right? Now, I don't really need that game over in there right now, though, so I'm going to get rid of it. All right, so delete. All right. Okay, so that is one option that you could do and make the game over pop up on that backdrop, okay? All right, now let's go ahead and see what mine does here so far. Arrow keys, so it works. And then if it hits this thing, it's supposed to switch to baseball. Yep, and it works. One of the things I'm going to show you in another one is how to switch the basket to a baseball bat so that it actually looks like it's playing in a baseball game. But that's how you could end a game or switch the backdrop very easily. All right. Cool.